All right, you're watching Superskum.com. I'm Chris. I'm here with Jarkko from KORPIKLAANI. All right, so you're a few dates into this North American trek with Moon, Sorrow, and Tear. How are things going so far?
Things have been really good. I mean, we have been touring with we've been touring with these guys quite a lot, so we knew that the tour crew will be awesome. There are lots of nice people and always good company, whatever you want to do. And then we've had actually quite nice shows as well. We started in Canada, and they're always, like, the venues are nice and the crowds are nice. Now we've been to the States for a few days, and it's been surprisingly good. Even like yesterday we were in Lawrence, Kansas, in my opinion in the middle of nowhere, and we still had a good crowd and whatever, so it's been surprisingly good. Let's hope that this like today it's at least as good as yesterday. I'm expecting more from this town.
All right, so you recently released your new album, Manala. How has the fan reaction been to the album?
I haven't actually read much about it yet because it was released and then we left for the tour, so I haven't been reading that much. The professional reviews I've been reading, and they've been always the same, like pretty much the same every time. That, well, if you like this kind of music, you will like this band. You will like this band anyway. I don't know. It's been mostly positive, except one in Finland that said that we are below any grading system, which was nice. All publicity is good publicity, I think.
Okay, how did the decision come about to release the North American version of the new album in Suomi, and then include an English version on the 2-disc special edition worldwide?
It wasn't just like our idea was to release a Finnish album and then add a bonus disc with the English version on it, and then whatever has come out after that, like North American or whichever version, they are all like record label decisions. So we had this idea like a couple of years ago already, because some people were always asking like, why no more English? So we decided that okay, let's do it so that we release 2 albums at the same date, a Finnish version and the English version. Let's just see, after a year we'll see from the sales that which one sold more. And then we can tell the people who are demanding more English, we can tell them to sort of. But of course that was a stupid idea, because then the people, the actual fans, would have been forced to buy 2 albums, which is stupid. So we did it this way, that now people are supposed to understand that the album was meant to be in Finnish, and then you get the English version as bonus tracks. So, but then I don't know how the whatever kind of versions there are released in different parts of the world. The original idea was to release double CD everywhere.
So you've made several successful U.S. tour, or I guess North American tours to be more accurate. What do you attribute your success to here?
I have no idea. I mean, in Europe, for example, even though we are from Europe, but in Central Europe and Southern Europe, there still is some sort of exotism, like feel sort of exotic coming from Finland up north that no one knows about. I think that appeals to some people quite a lot. And then, of course, Finnish language is strange, so people like that as well. But still, I think that it's the main thing is that we have quite nice songs. We have really catchy melodies, good rocking songs, and the shows are never boring, what we play. You never know what will happen, like in wherever that was a few days ago, Joliet, Illinois, where our lead singer suddenly decided to tear down the drum set in the middle of the set. Half accident, but anyway, so.
When writing songs, how do you decide which songs will be recorded in English and which ones in Suomi?
No, we always, nowadays, everything is going to be in, like, originally everything is done in Finnish, and then the English versions are translations of those. Unless there happens to be at some point some, like the English text that we just have to do. But basically we are nowadays completely a Finnish singing band.
What is the name of the character on the majority of KORPIKLAANI's album covers? And can you talk a little bit about his history?
We call him Vaari, the Finnish word for one of the many words for grandfather, or an old man, anyway. And we had on the first 2 albums, I think, we had this logo that we still have somewhere. We still use it somewhere. Anyway, this logo that was originally, or is originally, an ancient rock carving of a shaman with a drum, and so that is it's a symbol of good luck that is still used in some parts of Scandinavia. And then we had that for the first 2 albums, and then we thought that okay, let's do something for it, and we gave the cover artist Jan Yrlu the idea, okay, here's the logo, make it like a person, and this grandfather is what came out of that idea.
In the last 10 years, the Finnish metal scene has just exploded worldwide. Is there something in the water in Finland that can explain this, or what do you think's propelling a lot of Finnish bands to worldwide notoriety?
I don't think there's anything in the water, or maybe it's the water, but I think it's the Finnish mentality that draws people into playing heavy music. Maybe it's the environment, or the darkness, or cold, or whatever. But we do have quite a lot of metal bands in Finland, and if you have that much metal bands, you are sort of destined to have some of those actually gain some success somewhere as well. Some of them have to be good.
So what does the future hold for KORPIKLAANI?
Well, after this tour, we will have a short break, like 3 weeks. But it does have 1 show in Finland included that break. But then after that we have a 3-week European tour called Heidenfest with Wintersun headlining. And then after that we still have a couple of the Russian shows to do, St. Petersburg and Moscow, but then we don't know really. There are of course plans for the next year, tours and everything, but basically everything that we know for sure will be done by mid-November, and then who knows. We are this is the album that just came out is the last of the recording contract, and we have to do that kind of business as well at some point.
This is your time. Is there any messages you want to send out to your fans or family?
I don't really have any message to anyone. I mean, every time in these questions, like what do you want to say to your fans? Every band always does this, yeah, rock on. I won't do that.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Jarkko, you've been watching Superskum.com.